This video shows you how to create a Jupyter notebook. Let's start by adding a data asset to the project. You can either browse to select files or drag files into the panel. Great! Now the data file is uploaded to object storage and available as a data asset in this project. Next, create a notebook. Provide a name and a description, and then select the runtime to use when running this notebook. Here you see the environments you can use. You'll learn more about environments later. So for now, just select the default Spark Python environment and verify the language and Spark version. When you're ready, create the notebook. Now wait while the runtime environment is instantiated. Once the environment is ready, in the notebook, access the data sources and locate the file. Click Insert to Code and choose how you want to insert the data. The choices in this drop-down box are dependent upon the language used in this notebook and the file type. Notice that the inserted code includes the credentials you'll need to read the data file from the object storage instance. When you run the code, the first 5 rows display. Now let's take a closer look at environments. On the Environments tab, you can define the hardware size and software configuration for the runtime associated with Watson Studio tools such as notebooks. You can see that there is one active environment runtime, namely the runtime being used by the notebook you just created. And here are the other default environments. You can view any of the default environments to see a summary of the configuration. You can also create a new environment definition. First, provide a name and a description. If you select Spark for the type, you'll see some additional configuration options. In this case, just accept the defaults and choose Scala for the software version. When you're ready, create the new environment. The environment is ready for you to use with a notebook. To switch a notebook to use a different environment, you need to first stop the kernel. Then you can change the environment and select the custom environment you just created and associate that with the notebook. Now open the notebook in edit mode and wait for the new environment to be instantiated. Since this notebook was last saved using a different kernel, you need to set the new kernel. Let's delete the existing cell, locate the source data file, and insert a Spark session data frame. When you run the code, the first 5 rows display. Now you're ready to explore the community and find sample notebooks and datasets to get started analyzing data.